Hello there. It's you, isn't it? Don't worry, everybody. I will do your autographs later. I've just arrived here. I will get you sorted and fast asleep in moments. Don't you worry about that. Your friend here will be asleep within seconds after I've finished dealing with them. So there's no need to fuss about anything anymore. I am here, autographs and everything later for those super fans out who want to stay until I've finished my work here. Don't you worry, we'll have you fast asleep and feeling great momentarily. I just have to deal with some of these fans. You're not fans, you're just concerned for your friend because they can't sleep. Not to worry about it. The hotel will sort you out. Okay, shut the door now. Shut the door. I'm here. You can shut the door now. Okay. Have you got somewhere I could hang up my cloak? About there will do. Thank you so much. I am Doctor Gilderoy, and I hear that you haven't a spot of bother to help you fall asleep. Who am I, do I hear you ask? I'm only the most successful, famous doctor who can help anyone with literally everything, and of course the most good-looking doctor that you've ever seen here. Anyway, so feel lucky that you're in my presence right now, and do not fret. Dr. Gilderoy will help you feel nice and relaxed and get you falling asleep. So I'm going to put my equipment over here. I've got everything in here needed to help you fall asleep. Now, I've done this sort of thing before, okay, where the hotel prides themselves in luxurious sleeps, and you're feeling great, and you also having the best, comfiest bedroom and bed ever. All of these things means that you get a sleep guarantee with the hotel. If that guarantee is not being met, then of course they spend an absolute fortune to bring a specialist in, such as myself, to help you fall asleep. So now our pleasantries are over. You know who I am, and I expect you probably want my autograph in a minute, but apart from that, I'm going to diagnose you with something right now. It's called sleep envy. Okay, you're envious about being in my presence. I know it can probably keep you awake, but I'm going to give you the right treatment, and before we're done here, you'll be fast asleep, sound asleep, and feeling perfect. So I'm just going to put my stuff here. Don't worry about your suitcase. I'm going to throw that on the floor there. Great. Right. So how long have you been awake for? Really? So 2 hours. Oh, that is quite some time, and not falling asleep properly. Okay, we're going to write this down. Okay, so you can't fall asleep. You've been awake for some time. Right, that's not good. Have you had any food or drink or things of those nature which might keep you up? No, you haven't had those. Okay, haven't had any food. Haven't had any drink. Alcoholic beverages? No, haven't had any of that. Okay, have you been playing any late night games or things of that nature? No. And contrary to belief, some say that read a book and that will make you fall asleep. Well, unless you're reading my autobiography, Doctor Gilderoy, then there won't be anything that is going to be relaxing for you. In fact, that stimulates your brain. So have you been reading any books? No. Okay, not reading any books. Okay, you haven't eaten, haven't had any alcoholic beverages. Have you had any baths or showers since you've been here? That can wake you up. You've had a bath, okay, a relaxing bath, but sometimes relaxing baths can be quite awakening when you get out the bath and get ready for bed. So, right, I see what we're dealing with here. I'd say you're probably a little bit of an overthinker. Now, I want you to try to relax just ever so much when I am talking to you, and I know looking at me and having Dr. Gilderoy here is quite a marvellous thing for you. The famous doctor will have some work to do with you, and I've got the perfect remedy which is going to help you fall asleep right now. So I'm just going to write this out here for you. All it requires is just a little signature, and then we can get to work here and get you fast asleep. And then it obviously doesn't impede the hotel's contract where it's a sleep guaranteed stay here. Okay, so we get that there. Now what I'm going to prescribe for you here, what we're going to do a little bit of a sleep treatment. It's a cranial nerve examination. This cranial nerve examination is inclusive of literally everything which will make you feel relaxed. We will go through so many different processes which you are going to do with me. Once we go through those things together, you will find that it won't be long till you pretty much fast asleep, and then it'll be pretty obvious that I have once again succeeded in my work. So if you're happy, I'll just like you to sign this little line here. Just make sure that you're happy for the hotel and me to help you fall asleep, and you'll have a great night's sleep after all. Desperate times call for desperate measures, of course, and that of course is why I am here. Okay, so we'll just write that down. Okay, so I'm going to sign this here after you've just signed the dotted line right there. So if you could just sign right there for me, thank you so much. Yeah, my word, that's a fancy signature. Okay, and then I will sign underneath here. And that would be, of course, worth a lot of money because it bears my signature on it. So now we've got our professional bits out of the way, we can begin the treatment here. So we have quite a lot of things which I would like you to do for cranial nerve examination. So allow me to get my gloves on here. We'll take a closer look at you and just have a little feel around your head, okay? So I'm just going to have a little feel here. That's feeling okay. I'm going to have a little feel here. Right. Okay. All feeling right as it should there. Okay. So we're going to start this cranial nerve examination with you doing some very, very simple tasks for me. Then we're going to move it on to having more of a physical touch on your head. But first, I'd like you to do a very simple thing. I'd like you to take a look at this finger here. Wherever it goes, just take a look at it. Okay, just keep following the finger. Keep following the finger. Wherever it goes, it's going to move left and right. It's going to move left and right. That's it. You're doing good. Keep following the finger. Okay. Now I'd like you to close your eyes for me. Okay. When you open them, when I instruct you to, if you could tell me how many fingers am I holding up. Okay. Open. 2. Well done. Close. If you can open. 3. Well done. Close. Open. 2. Well done. Close. Open. Congratulations. Close. Open. 4. Well done. Close. Open. Well done. Close. Okay, now we're going to do one more. Open. Well done. That is perfect, just what you want. Now I'd like you to designate your attention to my nose there. Don't look anywhere else, okay? Now I'm just going to make some little wiggly movements. I'd like you to tell me which finger you see move. Just point to it, left or right. Simple as that. See, pretty easy, isn't it? I thought so, and I knew you can do it. So if you could look directly at me there, that's perfect, okay? So which finger do you see wiggle? Well done. Well done. You got it. You got it. Well done. Both well done. You got it. You got it. Both well done. Now I'm going to be moving it around. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. Both well done. Well done. Excellent, well done. That's really good. So I'm just checking your observation with your eyes, making sure that everything is working perfectly, which it is, might I say. That's good. Now we're going to move on to something which I'd like you to do more of a physical touch sort of thing. This one is very simple and requires nothing from you apart from your, of course, admiration as I'm doing it for you. Right, so I'm going to come in a little bit closer now. I'm going to feel down the side of your face here. Okay. Now, a simple task I'd like you to do for me. I'd like you to just clench your teeth there for me. If you can clench your teeth. Clench, keep clenching, that's good. Now I'm feeling around there. Keep clenching your teeth. Keep clenching your teeth, that's really good. Keep clenching your teeth. Now open your mouth wide. Wide as possible for me. Right, okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to try and lift up your chin. I'd like you to try and keep your mouth open for me, okay? Can you do that for me? Okay. Open your mouth. Just fight it. That's it. That's the key word there. Resist and fight. Do the opposite. Or do what I tell you, which will be the opposite, of course. Okay. Now you can close your mouth now. Now I'd like you to try and open your mouth, and I'm going to push your chin up like so, okay? Fight. Open. There we go. See, opposite of what I'm doing there, okay? Excellent. Now what I'd like you to do, I'd like you to frown for me. And I'm going to try and lift up your eyebrows there, okay? So if you just frown. Now I'm going to lift them up. Alright? And now I'd like you to try and lift up your eyebrows. And I'm going to push your eyebrows down there, okay? So be really happy. Very happy. Very happy. Happy as ever been? Yeah, okay. Now I'm going to try and resist. That's very good there. I'm just going to feel down the side of your face there. Right. Just going to feel down the side of your face there. Okay, I'm going to feel just there. Right. And feel there. Okay. Now I'm going to do a gentle tap on both sides. Let me know if they feel about the same or if they feel a little bit different in pressure. About the same? Good. About the same? Excellent. About the same? Excellent. About the same? Okay. About the same? Excellent. How's that feel there for you? About the same. That's really good. Now I'm just going to feel down both sides of your face. This is checking muscles down your cheeks, down your cheekbone. Okay, now a little bit above your eyes, now down by your cheeks there, and your jaw. Everything looks good. It looks very as it's meant to, which of course is what you want. Okay, I'm just going to look at the top of your head. Okay, just examining your scalp. Okay, everything's looking good. I'm going to run my hands over your scalp here. Yeah, that's looking alright. Okay, we're going to move on to some different items here, but then we're going to go back to the physical thing. So we need the combination of various things as we do this very extensive cranial nerve examination. Okay, so now we're going to do something and intertwine the senses tests with this cranial nerve examination. So I've got some smells here that I'd like you to just tell me what you smell immediately. Okay, have a good little smell there. Okay, and what do you smell? You smell garlic. That's right, garlic granules. Okay, if you can tell me what you smell here. Okay. Very specific. Cajun, indeed. Got something here for you. If you could tell me what you smell here. Sage, indeed it is. Got something I'd like you to smell here. I'm just going to put it on your nose there. What do you smell? What do you smell? Cloves. Indeed, you're right. Well done. You're doing very good at this. Okay, if you could tell me what you smell here. Whole cloves. Well done. That is indeed the smell. This one is going to be a little bit tricky. What do you smell there? Fajita seasoning. Awfully specific, but you're awfully right. Okay, let's have a look at this one. Tell me what you smell. Cajun chicken seasoning, of course. chance tell me what you smell here? Indeed, mulled barbecue seasoning. Excellent. This one could be just a little bit tricky for you, but see how you get on here. Okay, what do you smell here? Sesame seeds. Indeed, you are correct. Well done. And finally, this one could be very obvious. What do you smell here? Ginger. Ground ginger, of course. There is a slight variation or difference there. That's really good. Now I'm going to ask you to push your head down there for me, and I'm just going to push it up a little bit, resist, and just fight. Okay, so push, fight. That's really good. Now I'd like you to do the opposite. Look up. Now I'm going to try and push your head down. Okay, look up, fight. That's really good. Excellent. I'm going to ask you to look to your left. Okay, and then I'm just going to try and just resist that a little bit there for you. Okay, so if you just look to your left, fight. Perfect. Very good. Now I'm going to ask you to look to your right. If you can resist looking over there, pretend there's a picture of me over there. Okay, and fight. That's good resisting there, okay? Dr. Gilderoy is very impressed with everything that you have done so far. Very good. Okay, now I'm going to ask you to do a couple of different tests here for me about this cranial nerve examination. I'm going to ask you, take your finger. I'd like you to touch your nose like so. Yes, do it just like that. Okay, then I'd like it to go back and forth. Wherever I move my hand, I'd like it to touch your nose and then touch my finger back to your nose, to my finger back to your nose, to my finger back to your nose, and wherever I move it, I'd like you just to keep touching it and touching my finger. Okay, whilst you're doing that, I'd like you to gaze your attention on me first, and then I'll let you look at the finger wherever it goes. Okay, so look directly at me. That's great. Perfect. I can't resist anyway, I know. Okay, so touch your nose, two fingers, touch your nose. Perfect. Then touch my finger. Perfect. Excellent. There we go. You've got it. Right. Okay. Yep. Right. Perfect. You're touching it. That's great. There we go. Right. Right. That's good. Now you can look at wherever the finger goes. Okay. You can do it. Okay. Keep looking at it. Try and coordinate properly, accordingly with it. There we go. That's excellent. Really well done. Okay. Now we're going to move it a little bit faster. Okay. Keep touching your nose like that. That's it. You're doing it very well. You're very experienced with this. Okay. Excellent. Well done. Perfect. No problems there. This calls for a little bit of a torch checkup. Now, I'm going to get my torch out. I'd like you just to look at the end of the torch here for me. Okay. Wherever it goes, have a nice little look at this. Okay. So I'm going to cover it up like this. And then, yeah, look at me. That's great. Yeah, that's great. That's really good. Perfect. And I'm just going to go a little bit closer. Yeah, that's good. A little bit closer there. Excellent. You're doing very good. A bit closer there. Well done. And a little bit closer there. Now, I'm just going to write a couple of things here. Letters. If you could tell me what you see here. Okay. A G. That's good. An I. Lowercase. Very observant. An L. That's good. A D. Well done. An E. Excellent. An R. Perfect. An O. Spot on. And a Y. And if you could tell me what that spells out. Of course. Okay. That's right, so I'm going to make some soft sounds in your ears. If you can tell me which one sounds a bit louder, which sounds a little bit less loud, okay? Right. Your left ear, good. Right ear, excellent soft sounds, that's good. Your left ear, well done. Your right ear, excellent, well done. Both ears, and I'm going to make some soft sounds here. And over there, sound about the same. Okay. Now does that sound about the same? Good. So I've got a little brush here, and I'm just going to rub the side of your face like so, in various points and locations, even your hands. Does that sound good? Something like you can do. Of course, it's very relaxing. Okay. Did that feel about the same sort of pressure? Good. Okay. How about that? Okay. A little bit more on that side. Good. A little bit more that side, okay, quick. Which one? About the same, right? How about that? About the same, I see. What about that? Right? How about that? That's about the same. Does that feel any different? About the same, right? Okay. Okay. And how does that sound? The feel, sorry. About the same, okay. I'm just going to move it that side and that side. About the same, right? I'd like you to put your hands out like that for me, okay? And I'm just gonna brush down your hands like so. Very simple stuff there, okay? Tell me if that feels about the same. Okay, now look directly at me. I'm gonna do that there for you. About the same. Okay. About the same, right? There. About the same. What about that? About the same, okay? I'm just gonna gently tap, and I'm going to gently tap. How does that feel? About the same, okay? So I'm just looking at you as we do that test and seeing what your reflexes would be up top there as well. Like you to turn your hands over. I'm just going to do the same thing, literally just brushing down your hand. And if you could tell me if it all feels the same pressure there. Okay, just put your hands out like that. That's perfect. Okay. Okay, does that all feel about the same pressure there? And does that feel about the same there also? Good. Okay, now I'm just going to go like that. I'm just going to go like that. How does that feel? Good, about the same. And if I go like that, does that feel about the same? Excellent. So whilst you're on your hands there, I'd like you to just put your hands out like that. I'm just going to push them forward. If you can just try to resist that for me, and resist and push forward yourself, okay? Okay, so if you can just put your hands out, just connect your mind like that. Okay. And I'm going to ask you just to fight the same sort of stuff again. Okay, fight. Perfect. Of course, I am using about 2% strength there. Okay, now I'm going to ask you to put your hand out like that. I'm going to push it. Okay, fight. Excellent. I'd like you to put both your hands out. Just like that. We're going to connect there. Okay, ready? Brace yourself. Okay, about 2% pressure from my end. Okay, ready? Fight. Okay, probably about 100% from you, but that's good. Now we're going to do the opposite thing. I'm going to ask you to hold your hand out like that. I'll ask you to bring it in. I'm going to try and resist it and pull it out. We can do that on both arms there, okay? So if you can just, that's it, pull your arm out there. We're just going to do both arms first. Fight. Good. I mean, that was about 1% from me. Okay, we're going to do your right arm now. Put your arm out there. Okay, put it in. Fight. Perfect. I haven't got a sweat or anything like that. It's just hot in this hotel room. Right, I'm going to do the same with your left arm there. Okay, I'm just going to put you on there now. Fight. Pretty obvious that I allowed you to get that one so easily, but that was very good. You showed perfect signs of your reactions and reflexes there, which of course very good. Right, I'm going to ask you to do some silly faces now at the top of your head, okay? I'm just going to feel around here. I'd like you just to really smile. Smile for me. Smile. That's good. That's really good. Okay, now be unhappy face. Right. Okay. That's very good. Okay. Now if you could just blow air into your cheeks like this. That's good. Yeah, good. Now if you can just open your mouth. Yeah. Right. Okay. Just feel it down here. That's really good. Okay. Now if you can just close your eyes as much as possible for me, and then I'm going to try and open them there. Okay. So. Close. That's good. Now I'm just going to try it and close your eyes there. If you can keep them open for me and just resist. Perfect. Well, that was very good there as well. So I'm going to get a little friend of the torch out here. Okay, let's have a little look here, a little bit closer. Good. Yeah, that's good. So looking just as it should. Yeah. So I could see you're looking pretty tired in that. Okay, just going a little bit close there. Okay, yeah, certainly very tired. They're ready for sleep. All right. Yeah, okay, I'm looking there. Look at all the imperfections, and I'm sure you're wishing you had all the perfections that I have right now, but that's still looking good. Looking very sleepy in your eyes there, but that's good. Right. I'm just going to ask to have a look in your mouth. You just open your mouth there for me. Okay. That's perfect. Very well done. Now I'm going to ask you to do some things here for me. I'd like you just to close your eyes there. Okay. And now if you just say left or right, I'm going to make a couple of soft sounds again in your ear. Let me know which ear you hear it in. Keep your eyes closed. Left. Right. Right. Left. That's great, you can open your eyes again there for me. So what I'd like you to do, if you can just shrug your shoulders there for me, keep them nice and shrugged, that's good. And now if you could lift them up, that's good. Okay, now I'm just going to gently tap on your shoulders here. Right, and again, great. Now, yep, just good, relax there again. I'm going to ask you to move your head and look to your left there. Look to your left. Now back at me. Look to your right. Back at me. I'm going to ask you just to lower your head, look down, and then look up, and back to normal. Right, if you just put out your hands there for me, that's great. I'm just going to tap this hand here, tap that hand there. How does that feel? About the same, good. I'm going to tap this part of your arm here, and tap this part of your arm here. How does that feel? About the same, good. Okay, you can relax. Put your hands down there again. Take these gloves off. I don't think we actually need them anymore. You're doing really good. By the way, and I can tell that you're getting very sleepy at the moment. So a little test I'd like you to do now. I'd like you just to hold your hands out like that, okay? I'll ask you to lift up your arms like such, and I'm going to try and push them back down, okay? Lift them up. Okay, that's great. And do the opposite. If you can push them down, I'm going to try to lift them up. That's great. I'm going to ask you to put your hands out like this. I'd like us to grip hands together, okay? Okay, pull it towards you, pull it towards you. Is that right? And that's good. Now just try to firm squeeze, firm squeeze. That's fine. That's good. Now what I'd like you to do, we're just going to move down to your legs there. So you're already sort of comfortable. So I'm just going to ask you to lift up your knee there. Lift up, lift, lift, lift. You're going to push down. That's good. And your other knee, lift up your knee. Push down, push, push. That's good. So I've got a little bit of a harder object here. I'm just going to gently tap your knee there. Feel about the same. Good. That's good. I'm just going to tap there. Tap there. That's good. It's going to just move a little bit like so. Like so. That's good. Okay. And if I just move that there and there, does that feel about the same? Good. I'm going to ask you to put your hands out like that for me. Now if you can just go like this. Okay. Just keep moving your hands like that. Right, okay, now I'm just going to gently tap on your hand there, there, okay, that feels good, right, there, that feels about the same, does it? Excellent, that's very good. Now I'm just going to push down your knees, if you can try to lift them up there for me, push, 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 right, and the other one, push, 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 excellent. Now I'm going to try and lift them up, you keep them down there for me, fight, 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 excellent, that's very good there, right. So I've got a couple of soft sounds here. I'd like you to tell me which ear you hear it in. So if you can close your eyes there. Open. Which ear? Your left. Good. Close your eyes. Open. Your right ear. Okay. Close your eyes. Open. Both ears, good. So what's got our stick here? I'm just going to place my hand on your face there. I'm just going to do a gentle tap. Right, gentle tap. Right, just going to put it here on you there. Just do a gentle tap. And just one more gentle tap. Okay, is that feeling right? Good. Same in texture, same in pressure. Good. There. What about there? Right. So I've got some tiny objects here. Okay, it's going to be a little bit cool on the touch. If you can tell me which one feels cooler. Right, I'm going to place it on your face there. They feel about the same. Okay, now if you can tell me which side I'm going to place it on. Your left side. Your right side, your left side. What forehead. Your chin. Okay. Got another cool object here. Okay, if you'd like to feel that, it feels pretty cold, doesn't it? Yeah, it feels a little bit cold. And place it on your cheek. Okay, if you can tell me if that feels about the same on both sides. Right, what about there and there? So they're both cool. They feel exactly the same. Good. There and there, they both feel cool. Excellent. That's all you want. And there. Does that feel cool? Good. That's really good. It's going to make a soft sounds. If you can tell me when you stop hearing the sound for me. What I'm going to touch you with the end there and make the soft sound. If you can, and it's going to make a small vibration. If you can tell me when you stop feeling the vibration there. Okay, just look directly at me. That's good. Well done. It's not finished. Well done. Well done. I'm just going to turn on my otoscope. I'm just going to have a quick examination of everything, and I think that is you pretty much really nearly ready to fall asleep. Now finally, I'd like you just to close your eyes. You're fast asleep. So I'd like you to just listen to these two things here for me. They sound about the same. Good. There. And there. About the same. Great. About the same. About the same. About the same. Good. About the same. About the same. About the same. About the same. That's very good. Now, I'd like you to close your eyes there for me and fall asleep. Perfect. It looks like you're literally about to fall asleep. Okay, so you must be feeling very tired at the moment. But as part of the hotel, we've performed this cranial nerve examination, and it has been very relaxing for you. And you're literally momentarily going to be zonked, fast asleep, passed out, probably because you're still in awe of Dr. Gilderoy giving you the full cranial nerve examination experience there from the hotel. But because I'm a doctor, I can tell you that there are no neurological things of concern when we've done that cranial nerve examination. You've literally performed it to perfection, and during the process of a relaxing cranial nerve examination, is that you fall asleep straight away, and then you have the best night sleep ever. So that's what we want. So you've done an amazing job, but then I am an amazing doctor. Dr. Gilderoy always manages transfixed and ready for sleep. That is why everybody loves me so much here. When I walk in this hotel, everybody is pretty much just in awe that I have turned up to their hotel, because I've got a little bit of a reputation as being such an amazing doctor. So I probably need to go and do some fan mail or something like that. I get a lot of patients who want to come and see me for various things because they know that they can fall asleep pretty quickly. Writing everything down here, what we've done, just so it's locked there for you when you want to wake up, and just remember how much of a relaxing time you've had. You're in the perfect bed, in the perfect bedroom, seen by the perfect doctor, at the most perfect cranial nerve examination. So it appears that you are fast asleep. You've had such an amazing cranial nerve examination, and you have passed all of the tests as we see fit, which is with flying colours. So I am Dr. Gilderoy, about to bid you farewell and a pleasant sleep.